Hey up, I'm Fu, and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Let's get started, shall we? So, one small thing I did notice before the end of last episode is we never got around to blocking off this one area here, which kind of actually annoyed me when I was looking back at the previous episode, so first things first, that's going to get done. Now, interesting fact, this sarcophagus aligns up correctly with the markers that I was originally planning for. So we're going to keep that one here, as well as that door, but what we're planning to do this time is... remember the shortcuts? It's not that one. There is a shortcut for orders, isn't there? Probably. Wonder. Nope, it's not that. Okay, never mind. So what I was doing some mining. So we're going to do some mining just along here. That gets rid of this one bad wall, and then we can replace, what is it? This one with the door, and this one with another marble block. And I believe that should turn out fine. So let's play and get it going, shall we? Won't take too long, and if this caller will eventually open up into this main room, it's not the end of the world. We can deal with that. But we need to find a source of flake relatively fast, because we only have one luciferium left. Now, most likely what I'm going to do is not that. Darn. I was just thinking, hey, we'll just call in a trader, but I just realised we spent a lot of our money on getting a bionic arm. That was careless of me. I'm going to grab Jabert. I'm just going to see... HH Interstellar is an exotics good trader. So we can only sell them luciferium, and they're an exotic goods trader. Yeah. So that doesn't help. Yep, I'm not sure what to do. See, is there anything we can sell at least? Oh, that's the shield. Yeah, so this is all the same stuff from last time. And we could sell the Scyther blades. That means we could call in a trader. It's unlikely that we're going to have anyone go melee for the time being. And we need the money, so we'll sell both of them. That gives us a bit of cash. Oh, we could buy some plasteel to use. Because we need, 50 units plus 20 units gold from memory? That is very expensive though. Though we can get some plasteel from deconstructing the mechanoids, and I think we can hold out for the time being. So that'll be fine. Yeah. So one thing I will be doing is just selling this other blades. I think that'll work. That gives us money, and then we can see if we can get a different trader in. Jabert, yeah, you could eat, or you could call. I wonder if we call in. Who is this? Okay. Purple Forest people don't like us. Okay, that's fine. Who is the other people that like us? Who's tribal? Because I'm curious if tribals actually have it. Request trade caravan 600 near beacons. Okay. What's happening to our beacons? Right. Now, I suspect that's probably a glitch of some sort. Because in theory it should be placing it inside, but no. Jabert, could you come and haul the gold inside, please? Thank you. And on to the next set of gold. Yeah, so I'm just going to do it with the rest of the gold, and then we can see what we can do next. Oops, so Jabert, I'm going to prioritise you over here. You can eat a little later. But my thought is maybe some of the tribals have it. Maybe they can offer us something. But I suspect not, because luciferium, if we read the description, is a concoction of advanced Glitterworld mechanites. Actually, no, wait, yeah. So... tribals wouldn't have that at all, so that's going to be a no. So Jabert, okay, now that you've hauled in the gold, let's try and call villagers on the hill and see what we can do. If we request a trade caravan, bulk goods we know doesn't have it, exotic goods doesn't have it, combat supply I don't recall does, but we haven't seen a pirate merchant around. So we're going to spend the 600 on a pirate merchant. It's a little expensive and possibly a waste of money, but let's go ahead and do it. So we'll get the pirate merchant, and then we'll see what we can do with him. Another thing, one of our characters as well, it requires a bionic, they require a bionic body part, because they are apostrophophile. Now I can't recall off the top of my head who it is. Here we go. So Ayres is the apostrophophile. So he wants a bionic part. So like a bionic part, he's unhappy. So what we could do is give him a bionic arm. I will be double checking if it is worth it giving him the bionic arm. I mean, this is only a -4 in mood. It's nothing. We can pretty much counteract it with a spacious interior of all things. So let's double check your needs, shall we? Prosperfile, yeah, I know that. Animals, medicine, cooking. Are you turned on to cooking? I have to see what you've turned on to. And you've got 11 on shooting. You can't artistic or social. If you were turned on for cooking, that could be of some use. Let's see. You've got handle, yep. You haven't got cooking though, you got a lot of passion. Rain's been turned on. Okay, I'm going to change this up. Ayres will be our other cooker alongside Bertha the nurse, who will go down to a 2, so I'd rather get Ayres onto it. Ayres does have a double passion, and if he can use a bionic arm, then that should work out. Still think it's a little bit of a waste, honestly. But we'll deal with it. And now with these 2 walls mined out, we'll finally get around to placing not an auto door, but just a, I guess, marble. Can we do another marble door? By the looks of things, we can. So another marble door here, and 1 marble block here. And that will sort out that. Yep, people already getting around to it. Excellent. One of the advantages of having a lot of people at your beckon. So also clear not allowed areas. What I'm doing, it's under orders. So I just realised there's a few plans around that we could just get rid of. There we go, because this area is now officially being fixed up. Okie dokie, and that seems right. The exotic goods. My tongue's going a little bit funky today. The exotic goods trader has left. Yeah. Okie dokie. We'll see what we can do. So how are the trees going? So the trees are like halfway grown. It's taken many episodes. Hopefully it's worth it. I'm expecting it is, so only time will tell right now. What else have we got? And I don't know if we got all the beavers, but we also got some capital down here. I do suspect that they will they could panic. Do we need the meat? We don't need the meat, and we still got another alpha beaver. Because that's sort of what I was sort of interluding or trying to get into my conversation there was, we were hunting alpha beaver and they didn't do an attack on us. I don't know if there's any more on the map, but given how many trees are around the place, I suspect we're fine. I say suspect, I'm not saying that is a yes, we're fine, but yeah. Also, what's going on over here? Storage, normal priority, weapons, apparel, chunks. Okay. Huh. I think I might have accidentally copied a setting and pasted it in the wrong area. That should fix up that. And why are weapons down here? Non-smeltable is allowed. Well, now we can just turn that one setting off. Oops, there we go. And this is just for chunks. Chunks and slag. I would have preferred it if it was a closer one, but they can't be picky. That will just give us another area to use. So how's Ed going with his luciferium needs? Okay, it's still relatively high, it's not at 0. But we don't have too much longer as well. So hopefully these pirates get around. I mean, it takes a few days from memory. That said, we've never actually called in a pirate trader. We'll just have to see what happens. But most likely Ed will die in the other, possibly this episode or in the next few episodes. So that can be on my head completely there. Now, I want to also get a couple of sarcophagi up. Sarcophaguses. Whatchamacallit, yep. This time we won't be using wood, we'll try marble again. 60 marble, we have that, so we can make another 2 without any issues. Yep, I do want to put a third one down on the corner here. But, oh, I just realised something. Pause a second. Can we fit... Oh, we're 1 off. Of course we're 1 off. how are you going to remedy this? Simple thing would be to... let's see. I think this would be the easiest thing to do. So we leave one gap here and then continue on with the pattern. Because we've got at the top, so it's sort of like a mirror symmetry. Because this is, what is that one? There's 3, so 6. And just at the, after the first top we leave one gap and then continue on with the pattern. It means people can wander around to the other side. Yep, that works. Okay, I will cancel these as well because we don't quite want to build all these yet. I suspect we won't need them yet either. Also, Tashi, what are you doing? You're going to do some stone cutting? Yeah, that's fine. You're not assigned to smithing. Okay. I was wondering when no one's getting around to actually disassembling these mechanoids, but it falls under smithing, which is only Fu's job. So I'll put everyone on a 4, because at the time being we don't have anyone wanting to build weapons or anything else. So smithing, or smith, make weapons, do builds at machine table, assemble components. Ooh, assemble components? Oh yeah, that's right, because it's done on a different table. Okay, well Tashi, you should be able to do it now if I tell you to do it. Yes, you can. Awesome. Means you'll be able to disassemble these mechanoids. Very curious to see how many, how much plasteel we get out of it. Okay, here we go. 25 plasteel and 1 component. And Tashi is carrying 40 steel. They actually have a lot in them. Well, that was certainly worth it. And you are doing it with the rest of the rest of the siders as well. Awesome. Well, I think that just filled our need for plasteel. Most definitely it did. Need warm clothes. I'm guessing you're the naked one? Yep, but you're also stone. Well, the simple thing is to put a temperature thing, which is not a campfire, but it comes under structure. No, furniture. It's close. Torch lamp, and that should be enough to heat up your room. Let's see if I was going to balance it with these tables. A light should be placed in theory just there, so we'll put the torch there. And Rain, can you get up? And okay, you can't construct it. Very well. And how much plasteel and stuff do we have now? 75. Yep, awesome. We've only got 2 mechanoids left anyhow. So yeah, Jabea can continue finishing it off, and I think we'll be fine. Now where's Ayres? I'm wondering if Ayres... I'm just like, do we give him the body part or not? Oh, just decisions. Because the other thing I probably would have done would have been giving Ed the bionic part, but considering he has a luciferium need, and if he dies, can we retrieve the body part? Or the bionic arm? I don't know off the top of my head. And I'm not really ready to take that risk either, because that's a lot of money wasted on a person who only die very soon, considering the 1 luciferium. We'll just double check. Ayres, how are you going anyhow with your needs? Sorry, not Ayres, Ed. Okay, it's still relatively high. Well, let's just wake him up so we can at least do a few things. And it looks like we need to cook a few more meals as well. What's going on? Wild, so that would be the dog. Food poisoning from rice. Oh, stop getting food poisoning, guys. Because I hate it when you're sick all over the place. Where are we looking? Cooking. Ayres is meant to be doing cooking, but you're doing handling first. Bertha is doing that on a level 2, which means she'll be doing plant cutting and hauling. Fair enough. No, okay, never mind. Ayres actually was going around to creating meals, but why are simple meals being done first? The priority should be, given if it's in order, fine meals, then simple meals. Unless you don't have the skill. You probably don't have the skill. Yeah, because fine meals require a base skill of, let's see, minimum cooking skill of 6, and I think Ayres only has a 4 from memory. What am I doing? Click on Ayres to find this. Cooking of 5. Okay, so he needs only 1 more, but he's getting there relatively fast. And Beth is building the 2 sarcophagi. Aristotle's still asleep. And yep, the plasteel's in, so all we need now is 20 gold. Which makes me wonder, very sure it was this series, because we sold our gold. Oh well, and we have a raid, awesome. exactly what I was expecting this episode. Expecting a raid, a siege, or just some other disaster to happen. So, let's see. Siege colony. So, jump to location. Okay, you're coming up from the top. That's perfect area for a wildfire. Assuming I know where you guys are actually going to settle down. You could reuse that siege. Okay, there we are. That is a perfect location. Wonder, what's the range on the weapon? Oh, it's up here. Forgot that I shifted things. The incendiary launcher. I'd love to see if we could lob a few shots in. So that's 24 in comparison to a sniper rifle, because that's roughly the unit I'm measuring against. I actually don't see a sniper rifle. How about Molotov cocktails? I believe that's even closer. Range 12.9. So no, incendiary launcher is probably what we're using. See if we can set that place alight. Yeah, okay. Where's someone with a sniper rifle? Come on. That's a shotgun. Sniper. Gear. Whoops. Yes, that's right. Sniper rifle. That is 45, and we said the incendiary launcher is a... Whereabouts is it again? Range 24, so it's only at half the range. We'll see what happens. So we're going to grab someone who can run reasonably fast. So Jabear. Yeah, Jabear. You got a Kevlar helmet. Awesome. Armor vest. Even better. And you can run fast. Or you could when you're not stoned. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on Jabear until he becomes before he becomes not stoned. Before he's unstoned. Before he's not stoned. Yeah, that's probably the best way of saying it. And we got a Bimlope, which is tame. Jump to location. Well, that's something, I guess. Not exactly what I want. But what I will be doing as well is restricting people to the home zone. I know this counts as home zone. It's just so they don't wander too far and I don't have to worry too much about them. What else can we do? So, Jabear, when are you not going to be stoned? I expect it'll be relatively soon, but... Oh, how about this? I'm just going to take people who can fire in a long distance. So, the survival rifle, it does have a relatively comparable... It has a comparable range to the sniper rifle, so we'll use that one again. Though it would be nice if sometime in the future we could get a charge rifle, because those things do a relatively good amount of damage. What about the AK? AK, it's assault rifle. Range is 31, so it's a bit less again. I think I might hold off from airs. Anyone else have a sniper rifle? Well, you got another, what's that? Survival rifle. So we're going to grab Jabear, I think Y, and Tashi. I'm going to recruit you guys. I'm going to put you, say, just here. Actually, no, come down a little lower. Just want to make sure we're completely out of your guys' range. And Tashi, of course, is blazing ahead of everyone else. How about this set of rocks? Just something a little closer. Then we'll move you guys up if we need to. Tashi, are you not dazed anymore? Okay, you don't. Your manipulation is enhanced. Oh, you're missing your right arm. Well, we know who to give the bionic arm to. And I bet some of you guys are probably yelling at me going, like, why didn't you see that? Well, can't see everything all the time. Especially since I have narrow vision. Well, not narrow vision, but tunnel vision, no. You know what I mean. Blah. Tashi, what are we going to do? So, let's see what the range is, and let's see how much we would roughly have to move up. Okay, so we would have to move the guys at least up to around here before we get any shots. That's not a good... It's a little too close for my liking. Okay, we'll get people a little closer. See if we can then get a shot off at them. So that survival rifle needs to be moved up into these rocks. Okay, what about the sniper rifle? Sniper is... Whereabouts is the range for that? Yeah, even that one still needs... Oh, wait, you're still walking a little closer. Try it again. Jabear, and... Yep, so you're still just out of range, so we do need to get you up to at least these rocks. Going a little bit left and righty here, just to get them behind places, but we can do this. Okay, Jabear, I'll get you Who's got sniper? Sniper stays at the back. Survival rifle moves up. And what else? I think Tashi. Yep, you were the other one with the survival rifle. That should put you guys in range, I'm hoping. You guys still can't see him? What's going on? I thought it was... Oh. That's why. How about sniper? I think we'll just go with sniper and we'll unrecruit these guys. And what about moving you... Yeah, because I don't want to put them too much... Putting him in the open is really all I've got. I don't really have too many rocks to hide behind. Oh, and they've already seen me. Can you guys hide? Start taking a shot and don't get hit. How about taking a shot at the guy who can actually see us? I'm guessing that is... What's his name? Oki. So fire at that guy and Jabear also fire at Oki. Because he's the one that's going to do damage to you right now. And Tashi's collapsed to extreme exhaustion. What's going on? You should have been fine. You would... Okay, you didn't have enough rest. Maybe I will just remove this sleeping schedule. I don't think it's working out quite as expected. Probably because I need to do a forced amount of sleep as well. Oh well, we gave it a try and it didn't work out. Well, probably because I could have done it better anyhow. Rain, your job, I'll just recruit you for a second, and I don't want you to rest. Can we not... Because I don't want to rest, I just want to bring him back home because he's collapsed. Oh. Can you rest? I mean, he's just sleeping on the ground. I mean... I think we're going to be fine. Hopefully these guys haven't taken a hit while I was looking away. They haven't. Excellent. So Rain, no, you can continue going home, and Tashi will just sleep on the ground just here. I'm going to make the assumption that he needs to get up maybe past his first or second tick. I think we can hold off for the time being. So Oki, have you been hit? By the looks of things, no. Come on. This is not Police Academy. You guys can hit each other. Yep. Oh, come on. You gonna please just... This... Yeah, I can't even speed it up. That's frustrating. Oh! Jabear has taken a hit. Right, of course you did. How are you going as well? So to the torso, that is 11. I'll let you fire that one shot, and you'll be unrecruited for sure. And forced to sleep in the medical bed, which isn't built. Right, we need a medical bed. Which would have been that one. I don't want to do that one. How about this one? This is Bertha's bed. The nurse, who can't nurse. So, Jabear was it? Yep, and we'll get you to rest until healed. So I believe Fu will be able to come along and patch you up. Yep, that's fine. Just keep on firing Y and see if you can... Oh, you're actually firing at the steel mortar. What am I saying? I thought you're firing at Oki. And... Well, that made our life surprisingly easy. Why? Are you injured at all? Nope, apart from food poisoning, which there's nothing we're going to do about. Get a little closer behind these rocks. You are walking awfully slow. I'm going to make the assumption that the food poisoning is the one that's affecting your moving more than anything else. Though possibly the stab skull when I think about it. 87%. Okay, but no, continue firing at SETI? CT? Yeah, this should be interesting. But you can see Y of that distance. Let's see who has a better aim. You certainly have the higher firing, right? Come on. I believe these trees aren't doing us aren't helping at all. Try again. But it does show that we can get nice and close to these guys. What else are you going to do? Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I will try and get maybe a Molotov in here. We can get this close with a while being relatively fine. So I think we can get a few sniper shots off. And yep, he's still firing. I have to babysit this. This is kind of annoying. Maybe I'll get the incendiary launcher out here after all. Yep, I'm going to do that. So Bertha is the one that needed to be patched up. He is still yet to make it back home. So then it falls to the responsibility of... I'm going to say... Well, let's just double see. 13, and that's Y, that's fine. 8 is next, which was Rain, so I was right. So Rain will be given the incendiary launcher. There's two awful ones. Which one's better? 89 and 70. Well, that's just... The quality is just the same, so we get the same base level damage from memory. This one will sell for more, that one will sell for less, so actually equip this one. And then I'll just double check on Y. Because you're still in combat. I was going to say you haven't been hit yet, but you just took a hit. I'm hoping, what's his name? CT has taken a hit, which they haven't. There we go. Would you be fine to continue going? It is a gunshot to the left leg. It is a 15. So if you take another shot to that leg, you will lose it. But a shot to any other body part except the head, you will be fine. So I'm going to let you stay there for a little longer. Maybe a couple more shots. Unless someone else starts firing. But you honestly should be able to hit him. Blah blah. Mouth, why won't you work for me? Try it again. Keep on going. Why, you need to get that hit off on them. Just one hit and then I'll let you leave. Oh, you're hopeless. Even with, what is it, a 13 skill? Whereabouts is it? Yep, 13 skill, you still can't hit him. I just unrecruit and, wander away. Without getting hit in the back. What are we going to do with you? And Jabir, have you been patched up? You haven't. Oh, come on, Foo. Okay, Ayers is patching up, so where's Ayers? Ayers has got you haven't got medicine, but you were just tending. In case you are grabbing medicine, that's fine. And the research is done. Excellent. Okay, well that's something, but whereabouts is Rain now? You've got the incendiary launcher, excellent. Well, this should be a bit of fun, so we're going to position Rain just behind this set of rocks, and then we'll move them forward, sort of straight up. But don't get another hit, please, why? Because I don't think you'll be able to take it. It seems like SETI is trying to follow us. Oh, and they have their mortar loaded. Right. This should be interesting. And don't aim for Y. Y's done nothing to you. Well, apart from shoot you, and also shoot your characters. Never mind. And Tashi is still sleeping there. Can we wake you up? We can. Oh, come on. Well, Rain just died to a direct hit from a mortar. Out of all things. Well, Tashi, are you fine? You are fine. You are missing an arm, which means your shots aren't very fine. Okay, well, we'll let that be. But can we get someone to equip the whatchamacallit? Incendiary launcher, yep. Tashi, you've got that. Now come up here. Let's see if we can deal with them. I cannot believe that happened. Well, we'll just let it be and see what we can do next. So Tashi, keep on wandering up. You aren't injured, apart from your missing arm. And oh, jeez, that's getting close. What's the range on it? Can you fire just there? No, you need a target to fire at. You can't just hit a location. And this could be awkward. Let's get you over to here. Slow you down as well, because I am not very confident about that. Can you hit the body? You can't hit the dead body either. Oh, and you're in range of some guys as well. Yes, you can hit someone. Hit that guy, please. Fire the shot off. Oh, and you're incredibly slow as well. Thank you. But you got him. Now go on to this guy over here. Might see if we can then angle a shot off at Sammy. Oh, this is not going well. Tashi, I think you probably need to get out of there now. Unrecruit and run away home, please. Jeez, that's very close. I was hoping for the fire to kind of spread, but it looks like they're beating it out. Well, that was disastrous, but at least, what's his name? Sammy has left the steel mortar. So, with that said, Tashi, can you come up here and let's see if we can get a shot off at him. We need to be relatively close. And I love it how you're walking around, getting closer to these guys. Okay, keep him going. This way, please. You're getting way too close. Who's starving? That's not Tashi, is it? You are stressed. That's fair enough. And they've missed. Oh, no, they're aiming for our base by the looks of it. Stand behind that rock. See if you can get a shot off at Seti, who is the one currently manning this. Right at the very edge of the range. Just don't get hit. Oh, may the luck of the dice be with us. Excellent. That's got fire there. Are they going to change their opinions? Oh, just one hit and you'd be out of the game, Tashi, especially with the shotgun. With a headshot that didn't. Okay, let you fire, but it is now your time to run. Run like the wind. And hopefully the fire is gonna spread onto the still mortar. It has done some damage. Not as much as I would have liked. That is a real shame. But I'm gonna make the assumption that the helmet has helped. Yeah, because otherwise a headshot would have done some serious damage to you. Okay, well, we still got to deal with these guys. So who's next? Apart from Rain. With that said, well, I'm actually going to get someone to... Where's Rain? Rain is just here. So I'm going to mark Rain to be stripped. Don't think she had... No, she doesn't even have anything on her, so that's fine. Because he would have dropped everything around her. Then, but Jabeir needs to be patched. Jabeir has been patched up. Yeah, Jabeir's been patched up. Tashi needs to be patched up. But Fu can consume the human corpse, right. Fu can be unrestricted, and then we'll actually bury her, which will give some positive mood buffs. Probably not counteracting the fact that that was a colonist and a friend who died. So we're going to bury Rain. And we have a major break. I'm going to assume that's Tashi. Yep, friend died, observed corpse, everything is nasty and bad. And you're hungry. So, nah, you'll be fine once you get inside and also smoke a bit. But I need to keep an eye on where they're actually attacking us. Or where they're shooting us. A farmer. A stalwart farmer named Drew strapping a Logan calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates on Crab's Creek. He begs for safety and offers to join a colony. Biologically, he's 22 years old. Okay, well, there are pirates on his tail. He's being chased by pirates. He's a farmer, which means he'd probably have a green thumb attribute, or he would be talented enough with farming. We're going to hold off from that. I'm not going to take the risk, and would have preferred more people. We'll ignore the message. Fu, can you grab the body? Without being shot at. What are you shooting at? It's a loaded shell. Okay, you're not firing at anyone right now. Just get the body back. That's the big thing for me right now. And also, Jabeir's been patched up, but Tashi has yet to be patched up. Pistol to the head. Bleeding rate requires treatment to heal. Okay, that is fair enough. So I'm going to make the assumption that airs, if I wake him up, will consume a simple meal. No. Tend to Jabeir. A feed. Wooden bed. What's going on? Oh, that's Jabeir, sorry. I want Tashi. Treat Tashi, please. That should work. And whereabouts are you, Fu? You're coming into the base. Excellent. And you should be able to bury them in this shoddy sarcophagus. Who the hell built this one? And that's a normal quality one. Well, I'll let you stay in there. And it is now officially art. An ornamental burial receptacle for the honoured dead. An engraving on this sarcophagus depicts Renee Rain Buckley. bookly, yeah. Being killed seamlessly without remorse. The sun is setting behind them in a symbolic echo of the event. The work suggests the concept of death. Two lawyers sit near the edge of the image. The image refers to the killing of Rain on the 3rd of winter 5502. Two lawyers. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Don't know what they're meant to symbolise or represent. Apart from lawsuits. Which shouldn't happen. Well, I think we'll leave it here for this episode. We are still under siege and we still need to deal with these guys. But since we've hit past the 30-minute mark, we'll leave it for the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.